Hey guys, it's me again. Just a really brief rant. Today's Good Friday, and another day, another heretic. Well, sort of, not really. Just a really brief rant today. I was watching a video. One of those Watchman guys. Um, he had like a short video, and he was really excited. It was like a live stream, but these two guys. But it was like a 8 minute video, so it was pretty quick for a live stream. And they were getting like super excited over a particular date that's months down the road. Um, well, they were looking at September 26th or 23rd, 27th, one of those days on a Sabbath. That was the whole point of their video. But towards the end of that video is where I come in with this video. One of the guys, they're all excited, just basically jumping for joy over this new discovery that they made um, spontaneously. It seemed like almost, or they like made this video right away after they made this exciting discovery, and so they're all jumping for joy, really excited about to blow their shofars. They have these shofars because it's cool to blow that. And one of the guys say, "But we don't know the day or the hour, but we're really excited about this date." And really, guys, I know I'm a broken record, and I say the same thing over and over again. But so are they. They say nobody knows the day and the hour, as though it's talking about the rapture. So they keep saying that, and I will keep saying that it's not talking about the rapture. Now, when these Watchmen guys say nobody knows the day and the hour, the main reason they're saying it is so that they don't lose any followers or viewers, or they don't lose monetization, because that's always their excuse. Oh yeah, there's a high watch date, but in case we're wrong, don't forget, nobody knows the day and the hour. That's like their lifeline. Remember, guys, nobody knows the day and the hour, so if we get this one wrong, well, you know the deal. Bullcrap. I say nobody knows the day and the hour yet, but we will know. So these guys can keep speculating, making their theories so they can get viewers and then get monetized. That's really all they're doing. That's what they're doing it for. And it's sad. And some of these guys may be sincere. I don't think these two guys were. But if you're truly seeking the Lord, maybe you need to change your approach a little bit rather than trying to be as creative as you possibly can, looking at Bible verses or looking at the stars, looking at calendars. You may have a sincere heart doing all that, but maybe you just need to go directly to the source and ask for that direct revelation. Now, that might mean that you're not going to have a lot of material to make videos on all the time. That might mean you won't be stringing along all those gullible believers who are just tuning into your channel because they're so desperate to hear something. But in exchange for that, you might actually get true revelation from the Lord. And on top of going directly to the Lord, those of you who have thousands or tens of thousands or more subscribers to your channel, why don't you be faithful and tell your viewers to go directly to the Lord for that revelation rather than tuning into your channels, rather than acting like you're the prophet that the Lord has chosen, this so-called watchman community that the Lord himself allegedly assembled after that Revelation 12 sign back in 2017. And as I've been saying, all that Revelation 12 sign did was create a community that realized it was a gold mine for people who are desperate to get out of this world and to be with Jesus and to meet him in the air. Now, these con men, they may be con men, but it doesn't mean that we're not in the season. We're still in the season in spite of these con men. That is clear. But I do believe that the Lord wants us to go directly to him. And he has given me 3 supernatural signs that are mathematically impossible. The latest one being just about 2.5 weeks ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago. And to me, I mean, the Lord's just reminding me that he is the source. And we need to be patient. We need to just wait for that one revelation, because it's not going to be a series of cryptic, meaningless clues. It's just going to be clear as day. Hey guys, it's going to be on this day, on this hour. Be at peace. Tell people if you want. Warn people if you want. But I believe when the Lord gives us that revelation, it'll just be to bless us. I think a lot of these people that we've been warning, preaching the gospel to, warning them about the Great Tribulation, telling them to get saved so they can be part of the rapture, I think most of these people have already made their beds. I do believe that the Lord wants to bless us, the church, his bride, with that revelation. And all these things are happening around the world is just crap. It's just crappy. There's nothing in this world for us who truly belong to the Lord. And he will give us that revelation. And I believe soon. And I've been saying that for nearly 2 years now. And I know I look like a fool saying the same thing over and over, but I don't care. I am convinced that the Lord gave me those signs to encourage me to keep looking up, to encourage all of us. Number 1, we're still close, we're still that generation. And number 2, that he is that source. And we need to keep on knocking on that door, on his door, to give us that revelation. We need to be like that persistent widow. And he will give us that revelation when it's time. And I believe that time is soon. And when he gives it to us, there'll be no drama. We won't have to try to figure anything out or try to decipher anything. Which brings me to another video that I started watching. I didn't really watch it. I just looked at the transcript. And this one lady, some watch lady video, talked about some sort of dream. I don't know if it was her dream or some other lady's dream. I'm not even going to try to validate that dream by really giving any details on what it was about. But, at the end, Jesus is coming soon. That's all they can say. Now, they always try to get people excited with dreams that supposedly came from the Lord. I can tell you right now, whatever dream that this lady was talking about was not from the Lord, if it really even happened. The Lord's not just going to keep giving us nonsense dreams that don't mean anything, that don't contribute to anything. As I've said 1,000 times, we don't need the Lord to appear in our dream to tell us it's going to be soon. That means nothing. We don't know what soon is if Jesus says it's soon. I mean, if Jesus is going to tell us something, he's going to tell us something. And it's not going to be just soon. It'll be the day and the hour. But these dreams, they make it always sound so mystical to get us talking, to get us excited artificially. Symbolism. Oh, this means that. And these are the unsaved, these are the people getting left behind, this is that, the door, blah, blah, whatever. These people, the sad thing is they've given up their birthright for a bowl of soup. What do I mean by that? All these crowns or whatever other rewards that they would have received at the Bema Seat of Christ, That is, if they're truly born again to begin with. But assuming that they are, giving them the benefit of the doubt, they've given up all these crowns, all these rewards in exchange for some chump change that they're getting from the monetization from YouTube or Twitter or whatever other social platform that they get monetized on. And some of them are probably making a good chunk of change, and that's all they're doing it for. And I don't, when if any of these guys actually get the the right date, and if the rapture actually happens on that day that they're speculating on, I think they're going to be more surprised than any of their viewers, because I don't think they believe any of the things they talk about. They probably believe it less than we do because they know that they're just making stuff up. Some of us, we give them the benefit of the doubt that maybe, just maybe, the Lord did give them some sort of insight. But these con men know firsthand where they get their material from. So anyway, keep looking up, guys. I believe we're very, very close. It's a very, very desperate season for a lot of us. And I know the Lord's just loosening our grip on this world. He does have wonderful things in store for us once we get to the other side after that trumpet sounds, and some of those things he may have already given us a preview of. And I'm really looking forward to that. So thank you guys for watching. Keep looking up. Go directly to the Lord. Ask him for that day and hour. He'll give it to us, and I believe it's going to be soon. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and hopefully there won't be a next time.